Morning, Daphne.
Morning, guys.
Okay, now we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Marcos here for one more English immersion at Talk and Talk. Today I'm here with Paula, Daphne, and Ricardo. Our conversation will be about technology. The title is Living in the Future, Technology and Us. But before we jump into the immersion, let me make a quick introduction about Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a community where we have a methodology focused on developing the confidence to speak foreign languages. Nowadays, we have here classes on English, Spanish, Italian, French, German, and Mandarin. Talk and Talk, as I said, is not in a school, it's a community. So I need to say that I'm not a teacher. I am a student, as well as all my colleagues here. And leading conversations like this, leading immersions is just a step in our learning process. I'm here in Talk and Talk for a bit more than 1 year, and since December I've been leading immersions. Currently I'm leading 3 different moments at week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, always 9 a.m. My self-introduction. Yeah. I live in São Paulo. I am 48 years old. I'm married, father of 2 girls, teenagers, and twins. In my spare time, I like to spend my time with my family, traveling, cooking, uh, riding bikes. I also go to the gym 5 times a week for workouts and 3 or 4 times to do my cardio too. In my spare time, I work in the technology field for almost 30 years. So in my spare time, I avoid being too much connected with technology because I'm connected to them throughout my day. But for me, it's impossible to, for example, working out without music. So I like the the facility that technology gives me at these moments. Paula, introduce yourself, please.
Morning, guys. I am Paula. I miss you. I live in you for 2 weeks, but I'm going here again. I am 44 years old. I live in Itu, a little city near São Paulo. And here I study English, and next Thursday I will start French here in Talk Talk, the next class, next group. And I study Python and data analytics too. And in my free time, I like to casual games with my husband. For example, Pokemon Go, or yesterday we play The Witcher 3 all day long, and we pass time watching movies or TV shows. I am a pet mother and cough lover. And Daphne, this cat is so wonderful, and your bookcase is wonderful. I love it. This kind of mobility. It's bookcase. I love it. So beautiful.
Thank you, Paula. I'm in new home. I moved to London and I handle this house. It was very antigo. How say?
Thick.
Yeah, it's thick. Yeah.
Okay. Introduce yourself, Daphne, please.
Good morning, guys. My name is Daphne. I'm 29 years old. I already moved to London now. I was living in Glasgow, but now I'm here. And I'm so disappointed with London because London is not more like before. There are a lot of messy trash in the street. Yeah, but the life is like that. And I'm here because I need to improve my English, to live better abroad, and make friends as well. That's it.
Great. Thank you. Ricardo?
Hello, people. Nice day. My name is Ricardo, live at São Vicente, first city for Brazil. I'm married, I have a daughter, and I'm here. So I need to learn English. So let's practice. That's the only way to reach. That's it.
Great. So let's start, guys. As I mentioned it before, today's conversation will be about technology. So, Ricardo, first question. Let's start with you.
Sure.
What's the most useful piece of technology in your life today?
I don't know. I could mention someone, but some piece, but the most, I don't know. Uh, I, I don't know. I believe that should be internet because I work on my house. I work in my house, and one of the reasons that's the internet. So I believe that a lot of people could reach knowledge, work, study in different things because of the internet. So I could mention that's the most one. That's it.
Great. Angel Paula.
I'm trying thinking things to get out internet, cell phone, and computer, but I can't think in this. It's this is internet, is cell phone. It's so I needed about this so much in my life. I need to talk to you. I need to talk my husband, my family, cell phone and internet. But I think to wash machine to wash my clothes is so much important because I don't know how to wash my clothes.
Because of them, you don't need to know how to name tank in English.
Thank you. I don't know.
Without a wash machine, you need to find the words.
I have this in my house only to wash the dog's bebedouro.
Great. And you, Daphne?
Yeah, the ChatGPT helped me a lot to write emails, get cleaner tips, tips about economies, recipes, all the things I ask to ChatGPT. Help me a lot, yeah.
Yeah, guys, I was thinking here. Ricardo broke me with internet because I was thinking the question about a device, something material. But yes, internet is kind of technology that gives us this ability to do everything we wanted to do from anywhere. So, but regarding a device, the one
Router.
who router
Sure.
modem,
Yeah.
but I was thinking here in a device, the smartphone is one that we have just one device that gives us the power, the tools, the functions that 20 years ago we need 5 or 6 any other devices to give the same functionalities. But for me, I will say that the most useful device of technology is my laptop. I'm connected with them all day long, and I make money with it. I hope in the future I can make money with my smartphone that will give me even more freedom to work from anywhere. But actually, nowadays my laptop is the most useful device that I had. Okay, Paula, question number 2. Do you think technology brings people closer or makes them more distant?
Depends. I think this problem is the people. Because if you want, you are close to the people. My friends living far from me, far from me. They live in Natal, Rio de Janeiro. So I can talk them all day long, every day. So to me, bring close. But at some time, I talk to my mother once a month. So it's complicated. But she sent me a lot of little gifts every day. So depends. Depends on what you want.
Yeah, it's the same. My mother in the mornings and in the evenings send us lovely gifts.
A lot of glitter, gift glitter.
But she has all the work to curate, to filter, and choose the best one from that day to share with the family. So I always share at least a kiss or a hug in reply to her message. But uh, bringing my point of view to this question, I think that I agree with Paul that the technology brings us closer. I remember in the past 20 years ago, I moved to another state with my wife uh, for work reasons, and it was too expensive to travel by plane every weekend or every month, at least every month, to come to São Paulo where our family lives. So having the Skype to call our parents was wonderful to give us close, because before Skype, at that moment, we need to make expensive phone calls. It was too expensive. So sometimes we avoided. With Skype, even we had that poor internet connection, the one that used dial with that noise that Ricardo knows better than almost all of us. Using Skype was amazing connect us with our families. So I remember that on Sunday evenings, probably around 6 p.m., I said a goodbye to my wife, called to my parents, and it was a 2 hours long call. 1 hour with my mom, 1 hour with my dad, talking about almost the same way if you were having a cough together in the same house. So I think that technology gives us closer. But on the other hand, raising two teenagers at home, I see that because of these features of the technology, they feel they don't need to be together in the same physical space with their friends. I remember when I was a teenager, all I wanted was to be at the streets, playing soccer with my friends, uh, chatting with them. But nowadays, with all the technology available, they stay at home. By now, it's okay for me. My eyes see them all the time, so I feel comfortable raising them. I feel they are safe, but in the future, probably it will give them some challenge. But even considering their this scenario, I still keep my opinion that technology bring us closer. Angel Ricardo, what do you think about it?
Uh, that's a tough question, certain perspective. Uh, yeah, sometimes the people, a long time ago, uh, the person don't have this possibility because it's not possible to reach or is very expensive. So, but uh, now it's a reality. For example, the people used to say, actually, uh, look at the market. It's possible to the people used to pay around 40 reais to have a cell phone service, but it is regarding internet. But if you telling just regarding the telephone services, it's possible to pay for 10 reais a month, and you could make phone calls to any kind of part of this country. So in this case, uh, the most part of the people sell and send a message, even, for example, in important events, for example, birthday. If you really know this person, I prefer make a phone call. I believe that I consider, uh, for example, weird when the person just send words. So yeah, each person have the right to choose, but I consider uh, weird. So, for example, my brothers and my mother, I used to make phone calls. But sometimes, for example, there is a group on WhatsApp where there are a lot of people and suddenly you receive a lot of messages. Okay, you don't have, it's not exactly a close friend. So in this case, I consider good. You receive messages, it's practical, useful. So, but in this perspective, I consider uh, distance a option more realistic, if you're comparing the relationships. It's common, for example, when you are at a restaurant or a mall, and there are a lot of people using cell phones and the red phones and the other stuff. So, uh, particularly the younger people, né? For example, when I go to the gym, I hate. I like to say, but I use it to go almost every day, and I use phones. I listen to some things, but I have people, and so I use it to say good afternoon, and some people I have to conversations with these persons. I try to do this kind of exercise. For example, keep in touch with another person because I consider important and good for us. Some the people sometimes don't give emphasis or importance in this kind of situation. The human have this kind of necessity. So one of the problems on our society, that's one of the reasons that the people became sick, have a lot of mental issues like depression and the anxiety. That's could be the current scenario, where the technology helping us, but this kind of situation, I believe that if you look at the behind, look at behind the people, this kind of situation install in the last 10 years, probably maybe 15 years ago. So in this case, all of the mankind history is keep in touch, look at the eye, and so recently this situation became very different. That's it. I'm sorry, I talk a lot.
Just a quick comment here. At the gym, I use the technology to keep me away from people. If I'm wearing my phone, I'm listening to my music, please don't come talk to me. Let me alone with my workout. If I want to talk, I take this out and I go to you. That's
Yeah.
it.
In my case, I prefer that the people talk with me because in this way I stopped my how to say, I don't know, this hell, the kind of thing. When the person call me, I need to talk to you. Thank God. Go ahead, my friend, because I hate.
And you, Daphne, do you think that technology brings us closer or distance?
Distance, for sure.
Really?
I would say we are together but alone because we are addicted to screens in social medias, but we don't have deep relationships. We don't talk anymore like before. We don't see in the years with others. So, uh, fake friendships.
Yeah. But sometimes it's a blast. I remember I have a
Yeah.
group of friends that we worked together more than 10 years ago, but we are not working together anymore. But we keep this group together, meeting regularly. Until the pandemic, we usually will meet ourselves once a month or at least once every 2 months. And then many of us, all of us, likes to drink wine, and many likes to cook, as me. So usually we used to meet ourselves or at my house or at any restaurants. At that moment, usually it was at my house because we were the only one who had children, so it was easy for us to deal with the kids. But when the pandemic come and we couldn't get the group together anymore during that time, having some meetings at Zoom or something like that was amazing because for sure it's not the same. We are not drinking the same wine, we are not having the same food, but that technology gave us the opportunity to be together, have that feeling. But it's completely different. Daphne, can you please read and answer the question number 3, and then ask for someone to follow you?
Yes, number 3. Have you ever felt too dependent on technology? Yeah, sure. I'm so addicted because I can't do anything without my phone. I need to clean my house while I listening the music. I go to the gym and I need to listen in the music. Everything I will do, I need to listen in the podcasting or some shows. Um, even though I'm gonna to sleep, I need to listening the rain, the sounds of rain, sounds of the birds. Yeah, I'm so addicted. I need to do the detox, clutter my mind.
Great. Ask someone to answer.
Yeah, Ricardo, what do you think about it?
Uh, you're freezing, Daphne. Could you repeat?
Yeah, what do you think about it? Number 3.
Okay, I'm sorry. Uh, mm, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't consider myself exactly dependent, too dependent, but yeah, certain level, I consider I have uh, some problems. For example, I was remember a couple of weeks ago. For example, when I have to go to a place, I have to left my house uh, much earlier than nowadays now because it's not possible to check the bus and other stuff. So you go to the bus station and the sometimes the bus took an hour to arrive in your point, and I don't have cell phone, I don't have red phones and the other a lot of things. So the only way is talk to pass your time or this kind of thing. So in the nowadays when I go to the supermarket just for buy a chocolate or any kind of one product, I have to use cell phones and phones too, because I have to. This kind of experience is easier when you have a distraction. You listen to music or another thing. So in this case, when I go to the another city using my car, driving for example, last week I went to the office, so in the way during the way I listened to some things on the internet. So uh, this the kind of experience is less boring when you have, for example, I don't really know the place where my office is based. So it doesn't matter. I just use the GPS and just go. So in this case, or for example, a long time ago, you have to remember the number of the telephones and the other stuff. So in this case, in certain level, I could say that I'm too dependent. But yeah, I don't know. There is a move. I don't know. Don't look at the app or something. I don't remember. There is a kind of a problem, and all of the technology stuffs broke down in the same time. So if this kind of situation occurs, certainly you have a lot of problems. That's it.
Great. Paula?
Yeah. I am so dependent, and I give up to give up this. A few years ago, I think, no, I need to do more thinking without my cell phone, my computer. But I realize I am a person, I work with technology. I can't give up of this. So I internalize this and I need this and period. So my house is a technology house. My life is this. And when my it's funny, but it's tragic. My mother said, come here in my house. But my mother lives in a farm. Oh, you live in a farm. It's so difficult. My cell phone don't work, don't have internet. It's so difficult. So I pass to her house and hello, mother, and bye. Because it's difficult. I passed them in, I don't remember, but I think in 1917, and I passed one weekend without my cell phone and my computer, and I almost crazy. So I give up this, and I need my, and is my life, and okay, I need the technology. When the apocalypse arrive, I go to the zombie sides and get me. Is this?
Yeah. I am just like you, Paul. At my house, we use voice to turn lights on. That's it. I use technology to turn lights on when the evening is coming, to turn lights off when we are sleeping. As Daphne, I use to listen music or to listen to a podcast when I'm doing my housekeeping. Usually, as I shared in previous immersions, I used to wash laundry at home. And I like to do this not because I like to wash the laundry, but because that is a moment when I'm there doing that, but I using that time to listen to a podcast to get myself informed. So uh, I can't see myself without a technology. I'm planning for the future. I'm start planning for the future to walk the Santiago de Compostela way. But I can't imagine myself doing this trip with no music.
Use power bank.
Yeah, I can't. I can't imagine myself doing this walk just stuck with my thinkings. No,
How
I need
definitely
a
I use GPT all day long. I put this. I had eggs, milk, and I list ingredients and say what recipe you thinking I can do in 50 minutes, and GPT do this to me. It's my life.
I use GPT a lot too. Okay, Paula, please read and answer the question number 4.
How has technology changed the way you learn or work? Our work is completely. Completely is more or less because I work with technology. Science, I began work. I started fixing computers, so I work with technology all my life. But now I work in my house with my air conditioner. So this is different. But learn is different. Learning, I change a lot because I love to have a lot of fonts of knowledge. When I was a child or teenager, I went to a public library and it's a nerd picture. A lot of books and me inside of this mountain doing pencil annotation. And now I do this, but in my OneNote, in my Word. So I do this, the same thing, but I do this with a lot of Wikipedia or BBC or every sites I have. So change the way, but now how I do. And now I can talk in English with Daphne in London. It's deeply different to me. I study English for 80 years and don't talk in anything. But in 10 months, I change a lot my kind of study. So it's deeply changed. And you, Ricardo?
Technology is a nice tool, né? I always give the same example. Né? You could mention, for example, a knife. You could cut a bread and share with a person that have hungry, or you kill someone. So the technology is not the problem, and the problem is the human behind them, because the people could use. I was listening. Unfortunately, there are some wars on our planet in certain place. The guys are wasting $5 million by day because wars using a lot of technology. So when you, for example, listen, a drone destroy something. Yeah, there are involved a lot of money. So and the guys using this kind of thing every day, and a lot of technology was developed during wars or because of the wars. So unfortunately, the internet, for example, one of the big actors that developed this thing, that's the army, USA Army, and the GPS is the same thing. The tool, what's mean the internet, could be used from this paper. What's for people learning English on on this kind of thing, or use the same thing could you use it for the do bad things. So yeah, that's the situation in the reality. So I believe that in the future, these kind of situations decrease until I hope someday don't exist anymore, won't exist anymore. That's it.
Okay. Daphne?
Yeah, I agree with Ricardo. I think technology help us learn faster, like through the videos, through the games. We can have the robots in home and practicing English with them. Even now in Zoom, we can learn English together because the technology help us in this sense. I think it's very positive, but you need to find the balance to not become addicted and replace the computer and the technology for humans.
Great. As Paula, I worked with technology all my life, all my professional life or career. But the current technology, the internet, allowed me the opportunity to work remotely, to be part of an international team. So this is the way the technology changed how I work. But I think that on learning process, it changed a lot. I use it to read. Working with technology, we need to read a lot. But reading physical books, it was for me too slow, take me many time, one book at a time. And nowadays, with a Kindle, I can carry with me hundreds of books. I'm reading one book and maybe this point connect with any point of that other book. Then I can go with 2 clicks to that other book and make the connection. Probably I will touch the next question, but I'm using AI a lot in this learning process too. Hey, GPT, come with me. Let's learn this together. Guide me through. So this as I think that all the technology available has turned the learning process much more faster. We have information available and we can reach it all the time. I remember that when I decided to work with technology, I was a teenager, 11 years old, in a library. I was there to get a physical book. So that because that place had all the information. Now all the information is available for everyone over the internet. So and much more. Ricardo,
My new
please.
best friend to study is Google Notebook.
Yeah.
I put the PDF and he do the brain I don't know mental
Brain map.
brain map to me and to the links.
Yeah.
Is my new best friend.
Yeah. It's amazing. Ricardo, can you read and answer the next question, please? Number
Number
five.
five. Yeah. Do you think AI you change your daily lives in the next 10 years? Uh, well, that's the perspective. I believe that sometimes the people put a lot of emphasis, but this technology exists since a long time ago. So we are using uh, artificial intelligence. So in this case, I consider different more recently because the assistant and yeah, unfortunately or not, um, the artificial intelligence change our daily lives nowadays, and certainly in the next 10 years, I should say unpredictable reflects. So because, for example, Marco mentioned regarding the library on the past. So uh, sometimes you searching for a specific information, but the process during the process you learn different things. I have to uh, pick up, read the first book. Oh, it's not the proper uh, subject. I think that this book should be useful, but not. And suddenly your mind go to another place. So you receive a new perspective. So and because of the artificial intelligence, that's a wonderful tool. But yeah, is the artificial intelligence go direct to the point, straight to the point. So I don't know if this kind of situation is really good or not. So I don't know. Probably we need more time to check, analyze well these situations. But yeah, certainly is a nice tool. And as you told, like a knife, should be used for the good and the bad things. That's it.
Should someone to answer? Okay, Daphne. Number 5.
It's an interesting question because I think the next 10 years for sure will change the most of things could can replace us, especially our manual jobs, and can also bring many improvements in the area of medicine, transportation, saving lives. Yeah, we need to see what will happen. But I think the AI can change all our lives. And you, Paula, what do you expectation about it?
I hope I don't need to do more health things and the AI do difficult things to me. I hope, but because I want my brain free to do creative and do things I like to do. I hope, but I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult because the capitalism machine needs we here, né? So I don't know, but I think in next 10 years we live more with AI because of this. I need to talk a little because she can read the Alexa and respond me. So I love to talk to them, to her, and my air conditioner with AI. So I want my refrigerator with AI. So I hope AI being my all life, controller everything I don't want to think.
Yeah. I think that AI is changing our daily by now. I'll give you an example, a fresh example. When I mentioned that at gym, I use technology to keep me away from people, I was in doubt about the preposition. Should I use at or should I use in? Then I went to Google. Not because I wanted to read an article, but because I wanted the answer of Google AI. So I put it that at the gym or in the gym, and the AI give me the answer. There were tons of links that I could go and read the article and understand with more deepness, but just for that moment, the AI explanation was everything that I was looking for. I think that in the next 10 years, we will have many more capabilities from AI doing daily tasks for us, as Paula mentioned. Probably we will learn to work with AI as it was a colleague, not only a tool. There are some specific AIs that you can create agents, and I never use it. I need to try them. I'm curious about, but people who had used it say that you can create agents and have kind of meetings with these agents, and every agent is responsible for a type of task on your project, for example. So I think that in the next 10 years, the AI technology will advance in this way. For example, you can send I think that you can send your medical exams to your doctor, and it will give them to an AI to have a broad analysis on your health conditions, and then we work over this.
Medicine is the great example because here in Tu, my plano de saúde had two doctors to my condition, diabetes, and both female, thinking in fit, emagrecimento. But I need diabetic treatment. So I need to go to São Paulo. But I talked to my doctor with internet. So
Yeah.
I love this technology.
Yeah, guys. Okay, 10 a.m. near to close. I've shared the link to the survey at the chat. If you have time, please leave me a message, a feedback. It's Monday, so I wish you all an amazing week. Daphne, hope you enjoy your time in London, your new life. I never traveled to London. Wish you. That's it, guys. Have an amazing day, an amazing week. Wednesday, 9 a.m. I'll be leading another immersion. Hope to see you there.
Bye.